Hello everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Sports Stuff. We missed a lot over the weekend. Let's go ahead and jump into it. First, let's talk about football. Yes, the new season is finally upon us, and week one had some pretty good feats and some pretty bad ones too. Andrew Luck threw for 406 passing yards and had 4 touchdowns as well. The Raiders beat the Saints in New Orleans after completing a 2-point conversion with 47 seconds left in regulation, and the Saints missed a 61-yard field goal attempt as time expired. And we all know defeating the Saints at home, that's a pretty tough feat. So, good job, Raiders. Also, Keenan Allen might be done for this season already. Last year, he was taken out with a lacerated kidney, and now he may have torn his ACL in week one, and he could be done for the season. Definitely more updates will be given as we get more information. And Robert Griffin III has been placed on the injured reserve list and may not return until week 10. He suffered a fractured coracoid bone in his left shoulder. It will not require surgery, and he will be reevaluated in a few weeks. Now let's move on to baseball, as the Oakland Athletics have released first baseman and designated hitter Billy Butler. This comes after he's put up some pretty mediocre numbers, and he actually got into a fight with his teammate Danny Valencia, and that put him on the DL with a concussion. The former Royal agreed to a 3-year, $30 million contract with the A's in 2014, and has since then put up only a .258 batting average and has only hit 19 home runs in 256 games with the A's. The A's will still have to pay the remaining $11.22 million remaining on Billy Butler's contract. And now we have some controversy in the MLB. Baltimore Orioles outfielder Adam Jones called baseball, and I quote, "a white man's game." He said, "Baseball is a white man's sport. In football, you can't kick them out. You need those players. In baseball, you don't need us." And he is right. In the NFL, 68% of the players are African American, and in the NBA, 74% are African American, while in the MLB, there were only 69 active African American players in the opening day rosters. This is where I disagree with him. He said, "We already have 2 strikes against us already, so you might as well not kick yourself out of the game." That is where I think he's wrong. Yeah, there probably would be consequence if he did the same thing that Kaepernick did. There are other ways to be outspoken. You can make your voice heard without losing your job. And I understand that you are trying to keep your job, but you don't have to do what Kaepernick did to make a stand, to make a point, to make your voice heard. So, Adam Jones, my message to you would be, you can be outspoken, you just don't have to do what Kaepernick did. But anyway, here's an update on the MLB playoff race. Congratulations to Shaquille O'Neal, Yao Ming, and Allen Iverson on being inducted to the Hall of Fame. You are all very deserving. In the description below, I'm going to link an article that kind of looks at each player's career in retrospect. I recommend you guys give that a read. And now I want to give a quick update on Chris Bosh. Over the last 2 seasons, he has had to deal with blood clots, and it has taken him out a good chunk of each season. It has been announced that he is hopeful to return this season, as he may be cleared to play while still on blood thinners. He has been putting in some work on the court, and hopefully we get to see him back on the court at the beginning of this next season. That's it for today's Stuff on Sports. I want to know what you guys think about Adam Jones. Do you guys agree with him? Do you disagree with him? Let me know in the comments below. Other than that, my name is Paul Cisneros, and this has been Sports Stuff.